All right, then, this weekend, as you know, 4 World Heavyweight Championships will be on the line between 2 undefeated fighters going down in Saudi Arabia, literally for all the marbles, all the belts, and an absolutely gigantic pile of dough, okay? $150 million somewhere in that region, potentially more if pay-per-view sales go as expected and absolutely skyrocket. In fact, just recently, I heard Tyson Fury would be pissed off if his take of that isn't more than $100 million, okay? 78 million quid if you're in the UK. So that means out of that split, Usyk's going to get 50 million. Listen, either way, that's a lot of dough. Both men, they absolutely deserve it because this is a sensational fight. First time we've seen all 4 belts competed for in 25 years. So there's a lot on the line and I can't wait. But the question is, who wins? Or more importantly, how does Oleksandr Usyk beat Tyson Fury? Right, when you look at Fury, he's got all the advantages. Number one, he's got more experience, more fights, 35 professional fights, 34 0-1. Usyk, on the other hand, I think it's 21 fights, 21 professional fights, but the man's phenomenal. With 14 knockouts to his resume. Then, of course, we move on to the height. The height is a big one, right? Oleksandr Usyk is 6'2". Tyson Fury is 6'9". Okay, that's a big difference, 6 inches. But Oleksandr Usyk, not being the tallest cruiserweight, now a heavyweight, is used to fighting these taller guys. So I don't really think that's going to be an issue for him. For Oleksandr Usyk, it's all going to be about footwork and speed and movement, and getting in and getting out. He's going to be all the way out, so Tyson can't pick him apart with those long arms, those snappy jabs that he's got, or he's going to be all the way in. Shorter guys tend to typically struggle. I mean, Tyson Fury threw an uppercut on the inside and cracked himself in the face, didn't he? As I say, longer guys struggle at the short-range stuff, but Tyson Fury is pretty good there. He's better than most long, lanky guys. Don't mean that as a sign of disrespect, but it's the footwork and the head movement for Usyk that's going to get him on the inside. He's got to take his time, be all the way out, wait for Tyson to throw a jab, a right hand, slip, step in. Very much like Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was a shorter guy. He was one of the shorter heavyweights, and my God, what a career he had. And if you look at the old school training footage of Mike Tyson, the footwork drills that he used to do with Customato, that's the secret sauce here. It's the footwork, the head movement, and the speed, the explosivity, okay, the ability to get in, close that distance, land some shots, and then get out, get on his bike, and be all the way out. Reach advantage, of course, Tyson Fury has got a long one, okay? 85-inch reach against 78, so 7 inches, 3.5 inches with each arm. That's a decent little bit. But again, Usyk has forged a career beating these kind of people. He beat Anthony Joshua twice, a man that I think is 6'5", but he's got an 82-inch reach. So it's not too much difference there, okay? 3-inch difference. He's done this before. He's a smaller guy. He's lauded as a cruiserweight, as a midget, as a rabbit, as a coward, okay? But when you put it all together, the man's a phenomenally talented boxer. So who's got the most pressure on them? I think Tyson Fury has the most pressure because he's talked a lot of shit, right? He's dismissed the challenge from Oleksandr Usyk right from day one. But that's what he does. And that's what all fighters do. Fighters play down their opponents and they big themselves up. Or sometimes they do the opposite one. When they know they got a shitty opponent, they'll make them sound tough to make it seem like they've got a real challenge on their hands. But right now, Fury has just disregarded the threat from Oleksandr Usyk the entire time. Calls him a rabbit, calls him a short ass, calls him a middleweight, you name it, he says it. He goes on and on and on.
Yous are all dossers. He's getting knocked out, and yous two are going to be working for me carrying me bag slinks.
So does his dad. And his dad's dropping the headbutts left, right, and centre. It's going to be a great fight. The atmosphere is going to be absolutely unbelievable. Experience is on the side of Tyson Fury. This height is on the side of Tyson Fury. The reach is on Fury. The money is on Tyson Fury, okay? So on paper, a lot of the physical advantages, they belong to Fury. Speed, though, I'd say Usyk's got that. Movement, I think Usyk's got that. Reactions, natural athleticism, that's probably a draw, which is wild because Usyk looks like an athlete.
Hey, baby, I'm coming for you.
You look at Tyson Fury, certainly last time out against Francis Ngannou, he did not look like an athlete. And we've seen him many times show up overweight and all the rest of it, but the man does move like a butterfly and he can sting like a bee. Okay, so don't be fooled by appearances. And by the way, speaking of appearances, as I say, against Ngannou, came in heavy, looked like crap, struggled against Ngannou. It's a different Tyson Fury this time.
Yeah, little bit like skinny.
The man is in shape. He doesn't have to be on weight because he's a heavyweight, but he's going to be in shape. He's going to be faster. He's motivated because he knows this one is for all the marbles. This one is for all the bragging rights. And the winner of this fight will go down as the greatest heavyweight boxer of their generation. And that is quite something. And to be honest, that's what they're fighting for. Yes, the belts is one thing. The championship is great, okay? We all want to be undisputed. But there's bigger things at play. One, for a fighter, ego. Ego is what drives a fighter. It's what gets them up out of bed in the morning. What makes them go running in the freezing cold or the rain or the snow, going to the gym when their body's aching because they want to win this fight. This is their identity. Yeah, the money's great. Of course, Fury's already made money, right? He's made a fortune. He can sit there for the rest of his life now and never work again. But he wants the ego. He wants the title of being the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world and the best boxer of his generation. So that's a powerful motivator. Of course, Usyk's got all that stuff as well. He hasn't got quite made the same amount of money as Tyson Fury, but he's not going broke anytime soon. But there's something deeper at play for Oleksandr Usyk. Of course, I'm talking about the war in Ukraine, the Russian invasion of Ukraine. And by the way, $1 million of that alleged $100 million of Tyson Fury's, he's got to donate to the Ukraine war effort to help them against Russia. So that's noble. That's great. Not getting into all the politics and whatnot. But Usyk does have that burden to carry coming into this. So there was a lot of pressure for Oleksandr Usyk. Yeah, he wants to fight, the fame, the money, the belts, all the rest of it. But he's got a nation of people that are getting bombed every single day. I don't know what the death count is, but it's very, very high. And it's utterly awful, right? He has got to inspire them, to make them believe in themselves, to never give up, to continue fighting, right? And they're all going to be tuning in. They're going to watch Oleksandr Usyk, the smaller guy, go out there, try and destroy the Gypsy King, an absolute giant of a man. I mean, this is kind of like a heavyweight David versus Goliath. It really is. And he's going to inspire the people of Ukraine, as I say, and give them a little bit of hope, a bit of fighting spirit. It's going to give them a bolt of adrenaline to never give up on themselves. As a famous man once said, conceive, believe, achieve. But no man alive should be dropping those lines right now, certainly when we're talking about something serious. So how does he beat Tyson Fury? Well, the way that he beat Anthony Joshua and the way that he beat all the other people. Is it going to be easy? No. A lot of people are predicting Tyson Fury is going to win. Simon Jordan thinks that it's going to be a boring fight to start. Tyson Fury is going to stay on the outside, just flicking him with jabs and stuff like that. But he does predict a knockout for Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, Britain's own, England's finest, Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury, in about round 8 or 9. I don't know about that. I've got a feeling it might be Oleksandr Usyk. That's not my official prediction. That will come later in the week. But still, something to think about there. How does he beat Tyson Fury? It's the footwork, it's the speed, it's the angles, it's the pressure on the inside, and then being disciplined to be all the way out when he's not. But of course, it's that fighting spirit. It's that championship heart. It's the people of Ukraine that he's got to inspire. And he's going to walk into that ring feeling that pressure, okay? That pressure can create diamonds. Pressure can make people crack. Oleksandr Usyk ain't cracking, by the way. Neither is Tyson Fury, okay? They're going to go in there. They're going to throw down. This is going to be absolutely spectacular. So don't miss this fight. And I'll be doing a live stream Saturday for it. So if you can't watch the fight, but you want to watch me talk about it, give some alternative commentary, then please be sure to check out the live stream on Saturday. Anyway, just some thoughts on this monumentous matchup this weekend. Subscribe, ring the bell. I'll see you soon.